1,220 erupt.
There's a company the Miami Valley can count on to shed light on new ways to conserve, to help empower our region, to help take the first steps into the future. Our rebates on new air conditioners and heat pumps, discounts on CFLs, and free refrigerator recycling are just a few ways you can save both money and energy. Tomorrow starts today with DP&L.
Having fun at the supermarket is one thing. Making time to do it is another. That's why Dr. Sears suggests Step 9. Add a whole food-based supplement to the family diet.
There's no substitute for just wholesome, real, whole foods. The fact is, children have erratic eating habits, and we don't live in an ideal world.
That's why Dr. Sears recommends Juice Plus to his patients.
The difference about Juice Plus is from 17 different fruits and vegetables. all conveniently packaged in a little capsule. Many vitamins, many minerals, and many phytonutrients, all those acting together. Even though Juice Plus comes in a capsule and could be perceived as a pill, it really belongs in the skills model because Juice Plus helps the body muster up its own internal medicine. The fruits and vegetables in Juice Plus are natural phytos, those phytonutrients we talk about, the immune boosters. Juice Plus is like an insurance policy to make sure you get the necessary or optimal level of all these immune boosters. I found out about Juice Plus through my wife. I was recovering from colon cancer. And one night after chemotherapy and radiation, I sat down at the table and my wife shows me these 4 little capsules, 2 pink and 2 green. I said, Martha, what are these? And she said, never mind, just take them. So I simply took them. But being a doctor, I said, I got to find out what's in these capsules. So I started studying about Juice Plus. And I looked at the science of Juice Plus, reputable journals showing how much healthier people are after taking Juice Plus. And then I thought, if it helps me, I want my whole family to take it. And then I started using it in our pediatric practice, and I noticed the health differences. One of the things that impressed me about Juice Plus is how well researched it is. Many companies spend a lot on advertising and not very much on basic research. Juice Plus was just the opposite. Little on advertising, a lot on research. As a doctor, that impressed me. And what really impressed me is the effects I've seen in my pediatric practice. I would take children who were sick all the time, who had terrible eating habits, and put them on Juice Plus, and then moms would come in maybe a year later and say, the reason, Dr. Bill, you haven't seen us so often is because my child is so much healthier after taking Juice Plus. Parents would say, you know, Dr. Bill, something surprising happened. When my child started taking Juice Plus, my child would eat more fruits and vegetables. I said, wow, that's interesting. So back to the books. Why? I was curious. Why would children willingly eat more fruits and vegetables after taking Juice Plus? And I found it's the old concept of metabolic programming. It's like you're giving the child all these fruits and vegetables, and the body says, wow, that's good for me. Give me more.
Western Ohio Graphics is a full-service commercial printing, advertising, and fulfillment company. From concept to delivery, we can provide over 800,000 in printable advertising specialty products and over 100,000 non-printed products. We can also print full-color banners, posters, and large format signage to meet your specific needs. Call Western Ohio Graphics today at 937-335-8769. Your quality printing source for tangible media.
Tonight's starters for the Charlotte Eagle are number 1, in goal, Brock Duckworth. Whoops, sorry. In goal, number 25, Alec Kahn. I'm sorry. Number 3, defense, Bilal Duckett. Number 5, defense, Ben Noonan. Number 8, midfield, Juan Guzman. Number 10, midfield, Jorge Herrera. Number 12, midfield, Drew Yates. Number 19, midfield, Gui Brandau. Number 25, goalkeeper Alec Kahn, we already mentioned. And on defense, number 22, Drew Russell. The Eagles are coached tonight by Steve Shack and Dave Dixon. And now, the starters for your Dayton Dutch Lions. In goal, number 30, Matt Williams. On defense, number 2, Shane Smith. Midfield, number 4, Matt Walker. Forward, number 5, Eli Garner. Midfielder, number 8, Joel DeLoss. Defense, number 16, Brock Granger. Forward, number 17, Cameron Vickers. On defense, number 19, Ross Friedman. At forward, number 20, Guilherme Felix. At defense and in midfield, number 21, Shintaro Harada. And on defense, number 31, Matthew Wyatt. The Lions are coached by Sid Van Drunen, assisted by Catherine Gordon and Jack Hermans. The officials for tonight's match are referee Ali Banay, assistant referee number 1, Eric Tattersall, assistant referee number 2, Andrew Milby, and our 4th referee, Courtney Hayward. Now please rise and remove your caps and join us in honoring our country and those who serve it with the singing of our national anthem. Singing for us tonight is Alex Wonder from Fairmont High School's 11th Hour a cappella group. Folks, I'd like to give an extra round of applause to Alex. We've been having microphone problems most of the year, and he stands out there and does a fantastic job on a microphone. So please let's thank Alex again.
12th place, Mr. Charles Evans in 10th place. glass, but it makes it a little bit cooler. I'm Andy Brewer, and with me tonight is Lee Mallon.
How are you doing today, Andy?
Good, great, Lee.
What a beautiful day we have. The polar vortex hits again, but luckily the temperatures aren't in the negative degrees. I say this makes a nice Saturday evening for a good game on the pitch.
Absolutely. You got the lineups for us then, Lee?
I certainly do. Let's go ahead and introduce your visiting Charlotte Eagles. They're 3-5-2 on the road, 5-11-3 overall. In the net tonight will be Alex Kahn, number 25. He'll have 4 defenders in front of him in Belial Duckett, Ben Newman, J.J. Greer, and Drew Russell. Those are your 4 defensemen. They'll start 5 midfielders in Juan Guzman, Jorge Herrera, Drew Yates, Guy Brandau, and David Estrada. And they have 1 forward and Darren Toby starting tonight. And their head coach is Mark Steffens, who's been with the program since 1997. And assistant coaches Steve Shack, Dave Dixon, and Ben Page. Now here's your starting lineups of the Dayton Dutch Lions. 0-7-2 at home. 5-12-2 overall. Matt Williams will be back in the net tonight, along with his 4 defenders up front, Shane Smith, Brock Granger, Ross Friedman, and Matt Wyatt. They'll start 3 midfielders in Matt Walker, Joel Delas, the captain, and Shintaro Harada. And the 3 forwards up front for the Lions today will be Eli Garner, Cameron Vickers, and Guy Falix. They're led by head coach Sid Van Drunen with assistant coaches Jack Harmons and Catherine Gordon. That being said, beautiful Saturday evening. Overcast. We see some blue skies, but luckily it's not going to rain, flood, and thunderstorm all over the place, just like the last time I was here at Dock Stadium. And while you're getting your headphones patched up, let's go ahead and introduce your referees. Your main referee is Eric Benang, and your 2 assistant referees, the first one is Eric Tattersall, and the second one is Andrew Milby, and the 4th referee is Courtney Hayworth. The Dutch Lions are in their orange with white letters and numbers, and Charlotte's in the traveling grays with white sleeves, a blue line around their sleeves, and blue letters and numbers.
All right, and hopefully I have sound working now. Yes, we do. I get the thumbs up. Ball on the far side with Brock Granger, plays it outside him. Back to Brock. Brock into Harada. Harada looking across the field. Shane Smith making a move on the left. Joel Delas now playing it back across to Granger. Granger again looking for the long ball forward. Finds Felix. Chests it down for Vickers. The ball cut out there by Brandau. Quick pass inside to Toby. Charlotte now making the way forward with Yates. With the ball cut out there by Wyatt. Harada plays the ball forward for Vickers, who miscontrols but manages to keep it anyway. Plays the ball inside, pass to nobody. Russell now making the move on the outside, plays the ball through to Estrada. Estrada with the first time just over the post. Looks like it cannoned in off the football goal behind. The confident start there from Charlotte.
Nice look by Estrada on the near hand side. Getting closer to Matt Williams in the net. Just a little bit too much oomph on his blast.
Williams now plays the ball out to Wyatt. Wyatt crowded out quickly by Estrada. Williams confidently chips over towards Smith on the sidelines. Smith into the center. Walker challenging for the ball. So is Felix. And it's coming out, and it looks like a Charlotte throw. Russell now with the ball. Played into Guzman, who plays it back to Greer. Greer across the back line. Out to Duckett. Duckett under pressure from Felix. A little inconsistency there. Now Walker, quick ball forward for Vickers, who just couldn't control it, and it will make its way through to Kahn, the goalkeeper.
Fans, be sure to stick around after the game. Get autographs and pictures with your favorite Dutch Lions player.
Hoping for a first home win today. They've played Charlotte twice already this season. 2 wins under the belt for the Lions, 1-0 and 3-1. But of course, the hero of that 3-1 game, Schoenfeld, called back up to the Columbus Crew.
Hat trick for him last time with the Dutch Lions. Played in a couple minutes when the Crew were hosting the Red Bulls in New York.
Cross picked out of the air there by Williams. Brock Granger on the ball, using Friedman on the outside, plays it back to the goalie. Matt Wyatt makes himself available. Charlotte not pressing too far at the pitch at the moment. Gives the Lions a chance to use that passing style they like, playing it around the back. Harada now looking forward. Vickers on the turn. Quick ball out to Friedman. Friedman challenged. And throw in for Charlotte.
I like what Charlotte's doing so far in the first 4 minutes. They're sending the midfields close to the defenders and putting most of the pressure up in the Dutch Lions front line, and so far so good. But remember, we're just in our 4th minute.
A little bit of kickball there between 3 or 4 players, but Charlotte gets the throw. Yates now winning the ball, and here comes the crossfield ball. Russell making the move on this right side. Had a runner in front of him who was offside. Ball played back to Greer. Greer to Guzman. Guzman playing the long ball forward towards Estrada, who brings it down. Challenged there by Granger, and it's going to go out for a corner.
I'm taking
Charlotte coming out confidently here.
Charlotte will send Jorge Harada for this corner kick. And one thing about Harada, in 19 games, he has 5 goals and 3 assists. Those 5 goals lead the team.
And that corner was a shot cleared off the line by Shane Smith. Very dangerous corner. Number 31 out there is Estrada. He's the only player on the Charlotte team without a name across his jersey that I can see. Ball comes out to Brandau now, number 19. He's got players on the left-hand side, and he's crossed out there towards Yates. Yates brings it down, and a quick shot there. Well, flag up by the assistant referee. The referee hasn't acknowledged it yet. It looks like there might have been an offside call, and finally the referee has spotted that. Matty Williams will take his time on this kick, let the Lions readjust. USLProSoccer.com. Scores, stats, views, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com.
I like the pressure that Charlotte's front lines brought to this game thus far. Going back to that corner kick, if the defender wasn't in the net, that would have been a slider right off the arm of Williams.
Ball makes its way through to Kahn, the goalkeeper. Out to Greer. Looks inside. Quick pass back outside to Duckett.
The Dayton Area Soccer Officials Association would like to invite anyone.
Long ball forward aimed at Herrera.
Interested in becoming a soccer referee for youth soccer or high school soccer to come to the concession area and meet with one of our.
Just an update on a couple of players. Mateus definitely has a hamstring injury and will be out for a couple of weeks, I'm told by Coach Sid. And then last game, Beckham de Santos was also injured with a hamstring, though he should only be out for a game or 2. So 2 players not available through injury. Joel DeLass now for the Lions. Had his feet taken out from under him there by number 22, Russell. Referee was quick to see that. The Lions trying to get the ball going, and the referee's going to call it back because Joel is still on the ground. I don't know if he just landed awkwardly. It wasn't a vicious kick, but it definitely pulled his legs out, and he may have jarred himself on the landing there.
Right now you see the last grappling towards his left knee.
Well, we don't want to see that. Hopefully he hasn't tweaked anything there. Had it pulled out from under him, as I said. You never tell if the player's foot's planted and his weight's on there. When it's pulled out from under him, it's very easy to injure a knee.
And there's a funny saying about your legs and your knees. Once you blow them or injure them, they don't go all the way back.
Oh, while we have that break here, Facebook. Visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro. That's USLPRO. Give a shout out to my normal commentator buddy there, Doug Palamaki, who can't be with us today, but I did go up to see the Columbus Crew on Wednesday, and sure enough, Doug was up there and getting an award for his referee duties in front of the home crowd. So shout out there to Doug if you're listening. Congratulations. I'm not sure who was awarding you awards, but you got something out there. And I see Joel DeLass back up on his feet, but not moving freely.
He's hobbling a little bit like he's on his right side of things.
Hopefully we'll see him back out there in a minute. He's talking to the coach right now. Joel, obviously a big player for us. He is the captain. He's been gone for a few weeks, got back last week. All right, Brock Granger playing the ball forward at Felix. Brings it down on his chest, but gives it away at the same time. Greer into number 19, Brendow. Tackled by Walker. Vickers picks up the scraps, and now Friedman back to Vickers. Vickers on the right-hand side. Trying to find Walker, cut out. Now Yates coming forward.
And DeLass has entered back into the game.
It's good to see.
Captain presence, always important to any team.
Ball in for Charlotte, cut out there by Brock Granger.
And that's the second offside of the game on Charlotte. See, they like to crowd the first line. They had a forward just past the far Dayton defender, too.
The Dayton Dutch Lions will be hosting a soccer camp starting July 20th.
Williams shaped up to kick long, but then played a short ball to Granger. Granger across to Wyatt, back to Williams. Harada, back out to Granger. Friedman making a run on the line there. Comes out to Felix, who plays it out to Friedman. Friedman plays forward for Granger. Granger hassled off the ball there by two defenders, but it's a throw-in for the Lions.
Great chance for Dayton here.
Looks like Friedman to take the throw. Surprised Wyatt's not going forward for the long throw, but Friedman into Walker. Walker to Vickers. The ball being recycled around the back there by Granger to Matty Wyatt. Wyatt looks one way, cuts back, plays to Harada. Walker now back out to Granger. Walker to Friedman. Friedman's going to take it down the line. Challenging the defenders, going to get the cross in. Nope, going for a, no, gone for a goal kick. Says it came off Friedman in the end. More direct play from the defender there.
You got to like the hustle of the Dayton forward coming in, though. Two defenders challenging him. Still trying to make a cross. Just didn't work out for him, unfortunately.
Kahn with the kick. And towards Herrera. Cut out by the Lions. Felix now with the ball. Plays it out to Granger. Felix moving into the middle. Vickers is there. Both waiting for a cross from Granger, but Granger being hustled out by two defenders. And then apparently blocking the defender there. Russell, I think, getting a cheap free kick. Kahn plays it out to Duckett. Duckett to Guzman. Guzman playing it forward now to Noonan. Noonan back to Guzman. Trying to bring Yates into the play. And winning a throw. No, referee has overruled it. Gives it to the Lions. Assistant referee was definitely flagging for Charlotte, but the Lions are the ones with the ball. Friedman looking for runners. A long throw in. Granger controls it. Brings it back towards Joel. DeLass seems to have recovered from the knee injury there. Challenging for the ball. Ball coming back out to Estrada. Russell making a move on the outside. Yates brings it forward. And a shot coming in there from number 19, Brendow.
Our own Dr. Gupta from the Dock Association will be matching whatever the final total.
Matty Williams plays it to Brock Granger into Joel DeLass. Harada back to Granger. Granger to Wyatt. Back to Granger, just possessing the ball on the back line, looking for something to open up in front of them. Harada now to Vickers. I'm sorry, to Felix. Felix challenge there, and Yates now with the 3-on-2 break. Yates coming to the middle, out to the left there. Can't see the number on that player. Yates now with the turn. Oh, and a good chance there for Guzman. blocked on the line. Nothing flagged by the referee, but Charlotte definitely had an opportunity there. 3-on-2 and then 4-on-2, unable to convert.
You hear the cliche all the time. They would like that one back, and for Guzman, that was an open top shelf. He definitely wanted that opportunity back.
Yates now, though, starting to pull the strings a little bit in the midfield, but he loses the ball. Felix with Granger on the outside. Granger making a good time run. Forced a little wider than he probably wants, but 3 Lions in the box. Cross comes in. Just cut out before Felix could get to it, and a confident header back to the goalkeeper. Ball out to Noonan. Into Estrada. I'm sorry, Toby. The numbers on these shorts, not easy to read when they're facing you. I'm waiting for them to turn their back to get numbers. So Shane Smith with the throw. Long for Granger, a little flick to Matty Walker. Plays it across towards Vickers, but cut out confidently there by number 5, Newnham. Back to Greer now. Greer looks to the front line. Yates the target. And Yates winning the ball there from Joel DeLass. And it is Yates that's been pulling the strings a little bit. I believe that's Guzman out there on number 8. And the ball played forward, but easy enough for Matty Williams to pick up. Looked for the quick throw and then held back. Now he sends Vickers on the right-hand side. Vickers with speed. Felix to Walker, just behind Walker. Granger on the outside. Felix pointing towards, and Granger goes on the outside. Nice cross into the box. Nobody there, but Joel DeLass follows up with a shot from the edge of the area, but straight at the goalkeeper.
Nice attempt by DeLass in the arc. That's what the Dutch Lions need to do. They need to take their chances and get back to second chances and keep attacking the net of Alex Kahn.
Estrada now tries to find Yates. Harada picks his pocket, but apparently he was being pushed by one of the other Lions. That's what Granger does best. He's got that change of speed. He can accelerate into the box. Got in a nice low-driven cross. Unfortunately, nobody able to get to the end of it. Russell now just playing it back across to his keeper. Duckett on the far side. Long ball forward aimed at Estrada. Shane Smith picks that one. Joel brings it down and plays it outside to Granger. Granger hustled immediately, and I'm not so sure legally. And yep, the referee also questioned that challenge, but Dutch take the ball quickly. Granger now, but picked off by the Charlotte Eagles and then lost again. Poor possession.
That's something the Dutch Lions also have to do, other than take the chances and take some more after that. They got to keep possession of the ball. They got to protect it. If they keep turning the ball over, Charlotte is going to keep flocking down towards Matt Williams, and eventually they're going to score a goal.
Friedman now on the far side, plays into Felix. Nice control and turn by Felix. Big man plays it outside to Granger. Granger quickly back in the middle, but Joel wasn't on the same page for that one. And Estrada challenged by Smith. Now Felix trying to bring the ball forward, and it goes out for a throw. Shane Smith now with the ball. Quick throw to Granger. Granger brings it back inside to Harada. Harada looking for someone on the left, finds Vickers. Felix in front of him, Walker in front of him. Shane Smith makes a dummy run through the middle, and it's cut out by Charlotte, who just kicks the ball out of play about the halfway line. Matt Wyatt to throw it in. Granger with time to look and pick a pass. Lays it outside to Friedman. Joel checks back for him. Friedman goes cross field now. Granger again with space to move. Brings the ball forward. Nice cross in. Felix is there. Vickers. Oh, nice shot by Vickers. Turned away by the goalkeeper. Ball hasn't got clear though. Granger now across the field. And unable to keep it in there. Or no. Friedman does recover on the far side. Another cross back in. Felix. Defender steps in front of him. Harada nicks the ball back. Shane Smith now. The Lions keep the pressure on. Granger on this near side. Looks for Harada. Harada looks inside. Nobody really making a run to get open, though, unfortunately. Harada again plays a quick ball into Joel DeLass, and the Lions turn it over there. Yates again on the ball into Guzman. Guzman plays it outside. Yates making an overlapping run on the left, but ball played into Herrera in the middle. Herrera challenged by Harada. Gets the ball through and offside. Luckily, I think Toby stepped a little bit too quickly there. A good spell of pressure there from the Lions for a couple of minutes. I'd like to see more of that.
That was a nice shot, too, and even a beautiful save for Alec Khan.
Matty Wyatt now plays the ball out to Brock Granger. Plays it back. Shane Smith moves out here on the left-hand side. Granger coming forward. And the ball comes to Granger. Walker close to him. Felix there. Big man turns again. He's been a good target for the Lions so far. But Yates picks that pass. And Charlotte immediately to Guzman and out to Estrada. Toby in front of him. Both had to check the run. I think Estrada held the ball a little too long there. Guzman. And the ball back in. Guzman now with the ball. Plays it outside to the far side. I think that's Herrera. Herrera with the first time crossed. Goes across the back. There was an incoming runner, but he was unable to get to it. And just kept in play there.
Good run down by Estrada.
Speculative cross there by Brendau, picked out by Matty Williams. But I didn't like the way the Lions let the ball just come across the goal mouth there. That's kind of dangerous in my opinion. Both coaches on their feet, encouraging the teams. Joel DeLass looking for the forward run by Vickers. And Vickers there off the bad header. Oh, tried to pick the pocket of Newnham. Now the ball comes to this near side and Russell. Russell looking forward, challenged by Garner, cuts back inside, plays it back to number 19, Brandau. Now to Newnham. Newnham back to Duckett. Guzman to Duckett. Played there to Toby, who's dropped back from the forward line to come get that ball. Long ball out to Estrada. Estrada with Smith on his back. Plays it back for Russell. And Harada comes in, steals the ball. Hard challenge there, though. Strips the ball away. Number 21, Greer, sliding in. Matty Wyatt now bringing it back to Williams. Back to Wyatt. Again, the Lions with this possession in the back, just looking for openings. Plays out to Granger. Friedman's hugging the touchline. Ball forward. Felix can't get to it, and it's back with Charlotte. Charlotte, quick ball to Yates. Yates has been their biggest threat, I think. Passing the ball out there, but unable to control was Herrera on the far side.
Good reason Yates is the biggest threat passing the ball wise for Charlotte. He's got 5 assists in his now 19th game for the Eagles.
Until he has that eye for a pass. Felix now had a chance to run at the defense with the ball. Plays it through to Walker. Nice run, nice goal. Beautifully done. The defense backing away from Felix as he ran forward and giving the man a chance to play the ball forward. Matt Walker making an intelligent run in front of him. And a nice little pass. Here we see on the instant replay, Papa John. And there's a nice finish by Matty Walker to put the goal. Goal in the 21st minute.
For Matt Walker, that's his second goal of the season. That gives him 4 points in his 2014 campaign with the Dutch Lions.
That goal made by Felix. Felix, the big man, taking the ball, turning, running at the defense, and as everybody backed up, Walker smart enough to make that diagonal run in front of him, take the pass, and a first-time finish.
And also, you got to give him more compliments just bursting through that final defensive line. Nice place ball at his feet. Into the net it goes.
Throw in on the far side. Friedman with the ball. Vickers makes the run forward. Felix the far ball. That was where the ball went, but unfortunately for the Lions, it's turned back over. Greer now on the ball for Charlotte. Duckett out to Newnham. Plays the ball forward. Backpedaling there was Brandau. And apparently Harada's challenge didn't meet with the referee's appreciation. Ball in the back, Greer to Russell. Charlotte now trying to build something from the back. Guzman dropping deep. Ball to Herrera. Ball out to Duckett on the far side. Duckett checks inside, looking for somebody. Finds Brandow. Brandow plays it outside again. Herrera to Newnham. Newnham back to Herrera. Herrera trying to play nice little passing interchange there, but couldn't get past Brock Granger, who breaks that up. Harada, first time pass. Granger now tries to control it on his chest. Getting around the defender, being pulled by the defender. Still with Brock Granger. Oh, and unlucky there. Desperate challenge by the defender. Keep that one away. Herrera now playing to Brandow. Back to Guzman. Now back to that man Yates. Yates out to Estrada. To Russell. Russell plays it forward to Yates. Yates first times it back in. Challenge there by Shane Smith. But Yates, persistent, gets back in there, and Shane tackling everybody, it seems like, to get the ball back. Joel to Vickers, plays it back to Friedman. A little bit behind him. They had a chance there to move forward, but the pass was a little off. And then the long ball forward, which Granger says he's not going to get to. Duckett plays it into Newnham. Back to Duckett.
We thank you for your generosity and participation.
I noticed that Charlotte's got 3 defenders in the back instead of the 4 they started. They're pushing the defender up on that second line from the back.
Yep, Newnham is the one listed as a defender who's been playing midfield for the most part. But now Estrada pulling to the right-hand side. Shane Smith in front of him. Cross comes in. I think there was an offside player there anyway. Joel DeLass challenging for the ball. Good to see he's recovered from that knee knock. Now Charlotte, regroup, rethink. Russell now with the ball. Goes around Granger. Head down. Now he's looking for the cross, but Shane there quick enough to block it. And Granger just kicks the ball to the far side to give him some time. Twitter fans, make sure to follow ATUSL Pro on Twitter for all the latest updates. That's ATUSL Pro on Twitter. Yates being challenged there by the Lions. Gets up on his feet again. Back to Herrera. Now Felix. Felix breaking with the ball. Walker in the middle. Felix challenged by 2 players. Trying to find a way through. Finally out-hustled by the 2 players. Estrada now. Jinks past a couple. Looking to his outside. I think that's Newnham there that's making the run. Crossing to the far post. First time cross back over, but nobody there for Charlotte. And the Lions have a chance now to build on this. A lot of the Eagles came forward on that attack. Joel DeLass skips around a few, plays the ball through to Walker. Walker tries to turn inside his man, but wasn't able to. Granger now with a good opportunity. With the ball lost there. Shane Smith wins it back. Looking at Granger and Friedman on the far side, wide open, calling for it, but Matty Walker has a little bit of space. Runners in front of him, tries to return the compliment to Felix. Unfortunately, the ball makes it through to the goalkeeper.
Good read by Can right there. He's done a nice job in the net tonight for Charlotte. He's playing in game number 9, tied with Brock Duckworth for the most. He's 2-4-2 on the season, and he has allowed now 10 goals.
The ball comes out to Herrera. Yates again, the man feeding him. Yates comes right. The ball goes into Estrada. No, I'm sorry, that was Toby. And twisting and turning, and a nice shot by Estrada in the end. Pushed around the post by Matty Williams. Good save. But showing how dangerous they can be. Here it is again. Ball goes out to that far side, comes inside, takes the quick shot. Goalkeeper down at his right-hand post to turn that ball around. And it's a corner for Charlotte.
Second corner of the day for Charlotte. And remember their first one, it was real close to getting in. That was a dangerous curve.
And one at the back post by Charlotte. The ball has not been cleared by the Lions, though Matty Wyatt there challenging for it. Scrambling on his hands and knees is Brandow. Matty Wyatt finally winning the ball and getting a long throw to Granger. Granger is open. He can turn and has Felix making the run. Oh, good challenge by Guzman. Otherwise, Felix would have been away and free.
Gardner and Guzman's been a good matchup on the pitch thus far. Eli Gardner versus Juan Guzman. Those two matched up nice.
Harada, a little bit of gamesmanship there. Two solid tackles by Harada, and then the foot trapped between his shins, and he held on to it and gives away the foul, and the referee will give him a talking to there. I'm pretty sure Shin knew what he did. Brandow now with the free kick for Charlotte, and they're sending a couple of the taller players forward. Lions holding on the edge of the box. Signal by Brandow, makes the run. Ball played in, but it looks too long, and Matty Williams able to pick that one out of the air. He now takes his time and lets everybody reset before throwing it out to Harada. Wyatt, long ball, too far for Granger. It's going to go out for a throw.
Man, a free kick had a lot of spiral on it, didn't it?
Sid Van Drunen there telling them just to calm it down a little bit. Shorter passes. Lions so far holding their own and have a goal lead. Russell on the ball. Russell will play it back to Greer. Greer out to Duckett. Charlotte now trying to figure out what they want to do. Play the ball long to the left-hand side. Looks like it may be overhit. No, good challenge there by the Charlotte player to try and keep it in. Now Matty Williams shows a little bit of footwork, and Friedman will kick the ball up towards Felix. Cut out by Herrera. Yates now trying to get on the ball, and does. Quick ball in. Estrada again on that right foot, takes a shot. I think that came off Matty Wyatt. Russell now, first time cross in. Should be cleared comfortably by the Lions, and is. Out to Herrera, though. Poor pass out. Newnham now. Charlotte try to increase the pressure. Ball chipped in towards Estrada, and Shane Smith jumping and playing the ball out for a throw-in.
Lions fans, if you check us out on social media, like our Facebook and Twitter page to get all your Dayton Dutch Lions FC news.
Estrada to Yates, back to Estrada. And again, everybody backs away. He has a chance now to get in a good cross. Fortunately, he overhits it. Vickers now plays the ball up. Newnham unchallenged, no, poor control. Felix coming back to help his midfield, and now has the ball and running with it. Walker with lots of room if he realizes it, plays it out to Granger. Granger now to attack the back line, cuts inside. Felix makes a diagonal run across him. Vickers on the outside, keeps the ball, good control there. Joel DeLass now to Friedman. The big man on the far side, Felix going to go for this. And just cut out by the goalkeeper. That was a nice attempt, nice cross. And it's good to see the Lions with a target man there. Yates now on the ball. Playing into Estrada, moving forward. But Shane Smith will have none of that and then gets fouled for his troubles. Something I'm seeing today, which I haven't seen in previous last couple of games, is the Lions actually trying to win the ball back quickly. Last few games, they've been definitely second to the ball. And today, much better. Challenging for those 50-50 balls and winning quite a few of them.
And also, Charlotte's turned the ball over a couple times in this first half thus far. Just poor ball control, and bam, the Dutch Lions are right on top of it. They're looking pretty energetic today.
Yep, much better, I think. Granger now playing with Wyatt, who will carry the ball forward, looking for space to open up. Crowd of Lions there. Quick interchange between Granger and DeLass. Vickers now on the ball. Cuts outside. Tries to bring the cross in, but it was too low there. Harada now will play the ball out to Shane Smith. Shane keeps the ball in. Feeds Wyatt. Now Harada again in the middle. Granger tries a little flick towards Vickers. Didn't quite come off. And then Herrera playing the ball forward. Yates cuts back inside. Herrera. Oh, sorry, Guzman. Playing the ball through Brandow now. Newnham. There's Herrera on the run. Shoulder to shoulder. It's not often you see Granger coming out second best on those. Toby trying to find the ball through. Granger now making up for that. Good challenge. Trying to work it with Walker. Granger a little out of position. Needs to get back. Estrada going to challenge that post area again. Gets the cross on the far side. Oh, off the line there. Friedman clearing the ball, and that was almost slow motion.
That's probably the best attack that Charlotte's had today. And they've had a couple good looks at that net, but just couldn't pull the strings through it. They're trying again.
And while you're watching the Papa John instant replay, Charlotte attacked again, almost an identical attack, and this time on the near post trying the effort. But Matty Friedman there, the hero of the day, keeping the ball out of the goal there on that first attack that you saw. Yates now challenging. The bench for the Charlotte shouting at their players. They're trying to get something to happen. Shane sliding in with a tackle on Yates, and the referee judges that to be unfair, and a free kick, dangerous free kick, just outside the area for Charlotte. Herrera takes the quick one. Oh, nice save, one-handed by Williams. I think that might have just crept in the post had he not got to it. But a quickly taken free kick, first-time shot. Matty Williams there with the one-handed save.
Third corner for the Eagles today. And Jorge Herrera is going to take this for Charlotte.
Four Dutch Lions back towards the line. Ball headed away by Joel DeLass. Newnham wins it back, and immediately Charlotte presses forward. 7 men in the box. Long ball forward, played back. Estrada now brings it down. Chance to do something. Quick flick across the box. Friedman again there to try and clear it. Ball pinging around on the edge of the box. And the Lions really need to get that ball away and clear their lines. Yates now.
Eagles have been playing very, very sharp with the ball in the past few chances.
And you can see that one coming. Yates takes the shot. Matty Williams with the save, and Estrada there on the right-hand side gets the rebound, plays it back in. He's the one who's getting the credit for the goal here in the 34th minute. I'm not sure if it was he that kicked the ball in or if it was the player on the line right in front of Matt Williams. But some poor defending there, unfortunately. Yates, the architect, I think he'll get the assist. Estrada there with the right foot shot.
I believe Estrada will get that goal too, just because his shot went over the line before it coughed back out. And actually they're calling Duckett with the goal, and Herrera gets an assist.
I disagree with that. Matty Wyatt now, Herrera to Joel DeLass. I'm pretty sure those were pink boots that put that shot in.
I'm sorry, that goal was by number 31. David Estrada.
Never mind.
And the announcer corrects it and agrees with us now on the goal.
For Estrada, that's his first 2 points with the Charlotte Eagles in his first game, according to stats available at USL Pro's website.
That would explain why his name is not on the shirt. He's that new. Yep, nice follow-up on the goal there. But again, Yates given too much time on the shot. Forced a great save, but then the defense was missing at the back post when that ball came back across.
And by the way, Guzman, that's his first assist on the season. He's now got 5 points in 19 games with Charlotte. And going back to that goal, Charlotte just put all but 4 all around the area. They did a great job holding on to the ball. They spread the ball around. The Lions just couldn't chase it far enough from each side.
Herrera now plays the ball to Yates. Yates again trying to weave his way through, but Granger's having none of it. Herrera and Granger, that's a pair I wouldn't want to get stuck between, challenging for the ball. Herrera now looking up, looking for runners, and this has been one of my issues this season is nobody really making that run. A lot of static people in the front line here. And when they do start moving, that's when we get our best chances. Wyatt now trying to carry the ball forward. Felix, a little flick to Walker. Felix now the man in motion. Gets the ball out to Garner. Now we have movement. Garner in the box. Plays a quick ball across. Nobody there. And the ball played forward. Toby jumping. But able to clean up was Wyatt, who gives it to Shane Smith. Shane with some time here to look up. Recycles around the back towards the defense. Reminiscent of the Dutch at the World Cup, playing that ball around the defenders at the back there, looking for an opening. Ball forward, Joel DeLass not offside, but unable to catch up with the ball. Kahn telling his players to push up and then rolls a quick ball out to Greer, number 21. Estrada points inside, and there's Toby. Harada takes a knee in the back. Russell trying to force the ball forward. Harada takes the foul, and the Lions able to reset again. Wyatt to take the kick. Vickers on the far side. Walker making a run forward. Felix static. DeLass now starting to make his way forward. Granger. Looks like they're going to aim a long ball towards Felix and DeLass. Felix it is. Going to flick the ball in. Comes out to Walker. First times it out to Vickers, who is unable to control it on the far side. Newnham now with the throw. Brandow twists and turns, then plays a long ball forward. Toby there challenging, wins the ball, tries to play in his own teammate, but the ball is put off by the Lions, and now it's Wyatt who to bring it forward. Checks back to Harada. Harada looks outside to Friedman. Friedman to Granger. And they recycle again across this defensive line. Harada twists and turns, plays the ball back out to Granger. Friedman makes a run on the far side, wasn't seen. Harada now. Wyatt's up this side. DeLass. Granger. Very static front line for the Lions, all waiting for that long ball to come forward.
And with that static front line too, also there's a couple Eagles around there, at least 7 around that front line.
Wyatt now brings the ball forward. Granger turns, quick pass to Shane Smith. Shane Smith challenging for the ball into the area. The challenge by the goalkeeper, judged to be a fair one. Ball played out, and he's given a corner, which is interesting. If he actually played the ball, it would have come off Smith and therefore been a goal kick. So I'm thinking that I would have to disagree with the referee on that, on one of the calls. If it's not a penalty, it should have been a goal kick.
We're going back to Shane Smith, though, in our 41st minute. He's been the unsung hero today. Nice presence for the Dutch Lions. He's played nice defensively. He
Corner comes in now, punched away by Kahn, the goalkeeper. Walker will go and get the throw on the far side. Wyatt now makes himself available. The ball played back to Wyatt. Plenty of Lions in the box still from the corner. Wyatt plays it long. Felix is up there. And of course the shortest player on the field for the Lions is the one that was challenging for the ball. And the goalie picked it out easily. Herrera now coming forward. Granger clips his heels. Guzman. I keep getting Guzman and Herrera mixed up. Toby there loses. Joel DeLass now with Vickers making a strong run forward. Quick first time to Felix, just overhit. I think if that ball had been played a little bit in front of Vickers, he might have been able to keep going at speed and challenge better, but had to check slightly and did a good first time pass just out of the range of Felix. Yates looking for a foul there, not getting it. Long ball played forward. Wyatt will play it back to Williams. Williams controls, plays it into Harada. Shane Smith here on this near side, plays it forward to Matty Walker. Runners in front of him. Vickers makes a good run. And that's what I'm saying. When they do make those runs, they look dangerous, and they're putting the Eagles under pressure. But too often that front line is very static. Harada challenging strongly with Yates. Walker comes in. Pushes the ball out for a throw-in. Russell now with the ball. Plays it to Herrera. Granger just assists the ball out of play as we get into the 42nd minute. Russell with the throw. Toby the target. Toby has the ball. Plays it back to Herrera. He has a man on the far side. 2 players. Newnham the one that picks it up, Estrada the one that let it go. Estrada now cuts back in towards the Lions, plays it back out to Newnham. Nice looking attack. To the far side, there's that man Yates again. Shane Smith stands him up at the edge of the area. And toe poke there, managed to go into the line. Now Felix gets a break, turns. Doesn't have the speed to get away from Duckett, but keeps the ball. Vickers now looking for support. Nothing on this near side, unfortunately. Walker's on the far side. Finally, Shane Smith comes out this side to offer a outside player, and here is Shane Smith with the ball. Vickers calling for it short. Ball goes long, finds Felix. Challenge in the area. Ball played back. Joe DeLass, edge of the area, tries to control, turns, shoots, and it will probably come off for a corner. No, backspin on the ball, keeps it in play. Cross comes over from free. Walker there. And it seems like the chances are arriving for the shorter players when the ball is in the air.
Like you mentioned about the front line, when they're in motion and making dangerous passes in the box, they look great. These chances for Dutch Lions, they've been spectacular.
Yep, when they're moving forward, when they're all making runs and opening up spaces, they look very good. But when they're static and just waiting for that perfect pass to come to them, that's when we look flat-footed. Challenges in the middle there. Ball finally pops out for a throw-in. Russell here with the ball. Throws it over Granger's head, looking for Yates. Shane Smith there, sticks his foot in, wins it. Wyatt will now recycle the ball through to Williams. Friedman drags himself out to the far side. Shane Smith on this near side. Wyatt with the ball. Just a minute to go of normal time. Haven't seen any indications of extra time yet. Shane Smith playing the ball forward. Felix, the target man, wins it again. He's done a good job as a target player up front for the Lions. Goalkeeper taking his time with it, realizes the clock is counting down towards that 45th minute. Just plays the ball out. Now plays it long down the far side. Estrada the target. Friedman, Estrada jostling for the ball. And Friedman wins out, plays it to Granger, who plays it back to Williams, who sends it long. Felix the target, and Felix again gets a flick on. Walker unable to get to it. Newnham now further back than he's been most of the game, plays the ball to this near side.
There will be 1 minute of extra time in the first half.
The referee has indicated 1 minute of extra time as Granger and Guzman goes over the bench. That was a nasty spill. None of the players there able to hold him in. So he flipped up and over the bench, but he's back on the field of play. Doesn't appear any worse for wear. That had a chance to be very scary.
Also, that track material, that could tear you up.
Free kick given. Estrada so helpfully plays the ball back so it can be put back to where it was before he kicked it. Wyatt now looking for Granger. Yates challenging for the ball up high. Forces the kick out, and it's a giveaway back to the Eagles. Ball played out to Herrera here, number 10. Plays the cross in. Matty Williams came out and then went back, and it was headed back over the goal there by Granger. And the referee blows halftime just when the Eagles thought they were going to get a corner. So we watch the instant replay now. The ball comes out to the right-hand side. Played in. You see Matty Williams come forward, then hesitate and go back. And Granger it is, he plays it over the top, but the referee decides that that's halftime, much to the disgust of the Charlotte players. So it's 1-1 here at Dayton Outpatient Center Field. We'll be back for the second half shortly.
20 erupt.
There's a company the Miami Valley can count on to shed light on new ways to conserve, to help empower our region, to help take the first steps into the future. Our rebates on new air conditioners and heat pumps, discounts on CFLs, and free refrigerator recycling are just a few ways you can save both money and energy. Tomorrow starts today with DP&L.
Having fun at the supermarket is one thing. Making time to do it is another. That's why Dr. Sears suggests Step 9. Add a whole food-based supplement to the family diet.
There's no substitute for just wholesome, real, whole foods. The fact is, children have erratic eating habits, and we don't live in an ideal world.
That's why Dr. Sears recommends Juice Plus to his patients.
The difference about Juice Plus is from 17 different fruits and vegetables. all conveniently packaged in a little capsule. Many vitamins, many minerals, and many phytonutrients, all those acting together. Even though Juice Plus comes in a capsule and could be perceived as a pill, it really belongs in the skills model because Juice Plus helps the body muster up its own internal medicine. The fruits and vegetables in Juice Plus are natural phytos, those phytonutrients we talk about, the immune boosters. Juice Plus is like an insurance policy to make sure you get the necessary or optimal level of all these immune boosters. I found out about Juice Plus through my wife. I was recovering from colon cancer. And one night after chemotherapy and radiation, I sat down at the table and my wife shows me these 4 little capsules, 2 pink and 2 green. I said, Martha, what are these? And she said, never mind, just take them. So I simply took them. But being a doctor, I said, I got to find out what's in these capsules. So I started studying about Juice Plus. And I looked at the science of Juice Plus, reputable journals showing how much healthier people are after taking Juice Plus. And then I thought, if it helps me, I want my whole family to take it. And then I started using it in our pediatric practice, and I noticed the health differences. One of the things that impressed me about Juice Plus is how well researched it is. Many companies spend a lot on advertising and not very much on basic research. Juice Plus was just the opposite. Little on advertising, a lot on research. As a doctor, that impressed me. And what really impressed me is the effects I've seen in my pediatric practice. I would take children who were sick all the time, who had terrible eating habits, and put them on Juice Plus, and then moms would come in maybe a year later and say, the reason, Dr. Bill, you haven't seen us so often is because my child is so much healthier after taking Juice Plus. Parents would say, you know, Dr. Bill, something surprisingly happened. When my child started taking Juice Plus, my child would eat more fruits and vegetables. I said, wow, that's interesting. So back to the books. Why? I was curious. Why would children willingly eat more fruits and vegetables after taking Juice Plus? And I found it's the old concept of metabolic programming. It's like you're giving the child all these fruits and vegetables, and the body says, wow, that's good for me. Give me more.
Western Ohio Graphics is a full-service commercial printing, advertising, and fulfillment company. From concept to delivery, we can provide over 800,000 in printable advertising specialty products and over 100,000 non-printed products. We can also print full-color banners, posters, and large format signage to meet your specific needs. Call Western Ohio Graphics today at 937-335-8769. Your quality printing source for tangible media.
We'd like to make one more announcement. Please find the members of the Dayton Area Soccer Officials Association and buy 50/50 raffle tickets.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Dayton Outpatient Center, where we have the Dayton Dutch Lions playing the Charlotte Eagles. It's currently 1-1. Goals in the 21st minute for the Lions through Walker, and the equalizer on the 34th minute from Estrada. With me today, Lee Mallon. Lee, what have you seen today in the game?
I'll say for the Dayton Dutch Lions, they've looked very aggressive thus far for most of the first half. You were mentioning this, and I'll mention it again. That front offensive line of the Dutch Lions can make some movement towards the box. They look very good. And for Charlotte, too, it's about the same thing. And now my headphones are getting worked on, too. Go to him.
Okay. Nike is a proud sponsor of the USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. That's at Nike Soccer on Twitter. Looks like we may be having a substitution for the Eagles. I see number 15 down there. Of course, whenever I'm doing the commentary, we always get the players with the unusual names. And it looks like number 15 is Ibikunle. Olutolani Ibikunle. And he'll be coming on. Yates sitting on the bench. Russell, maybe two substitutions coming in. Trying to figure out who's come out for Charlotte. As soon as we can figure out who the player coming out is, we'll let you know. I say right now, Russell's sitting on the bench. Looks like he's in flats. He must be the player coming out. Yates, I think, is just trying to get his boots sorted out, so he should be coming back in. So pretty sure that's Russell that's coming out. And
let's get back to that first half for the Dutch Lions. Matt Walker scores in the 22nd minute, giving him his second goal of the year. And for Charlotte, they get their goal in the 35th minute by David Estrada, his first points as a Charlotte Eagle. That's been your scoring thus far. 3 corner kicks for the Eagles in the first half, only one by Dayton. And offside, Charlotte's got 3 of them, Dayton 0.
Shout out to all our listeners from overseas. As usual, we have people in Japan, Thailand, the Netherlands listening in. I just want to say hi to you and thanks for tuning in to watch the Dayton Dutch Lions. 1-1 here at Dayton Outpatient Center as the referee is looking to get the game started. Dayton starting today out in 12th position in the league, Charlotte in 10th. And it is Charlotte that gets the ball. And we start out with Greer playing the ball across. Bucket plays it forward. Herrera, Newnham, Toby now. Wrestling there with Granger. Ball goes out for a throw. Referee says it's for the Lions. Toby, I think, feels a little aggrieved about some pushing, holding. Friedman it is who will take the throw on this near side. Walker makes a run for him. Vickers now, the only two players really in motion. Felix turns. He's been the target man in the first half, but Toby it is with the ball. Trying to feed Newnham, but Vickers takes it. And it's a little congested here on the near side as the ball goes back and forth. Brendau now plays it out to the far side. It's Greer, 31 Estrada now on the ball. Ball pings around. And finally off Brendau, number 19. Challenge in the world. Oh, Wyatt got stood on in the challenge there. They both jumped for the ball, but I think the Charlotte player landed on the foot of Wyatt. He's back on his feet. Ball played forward towards Toby. Toby now tried to find Guzman. Actually comes to Brendau, who plays it out to that far side again. Estrada. Ibakunle. And Shane Smith, the player, cuts in. Ibakunle with the throw to Estrada. Estrada turns inside. Ibakunle now looks. First time cross into the box. Dangerous cross, but Matt Williams picks it out of the area. Now looking for someone to make a move. Waves Vickers off. He's probably going to try and launch this one over the halfway line. Nope, rolls it outside. Friedman. Oh, sorry, Wyatt out there. Wyatt to Granger. Granger looks back across. This is normal play for the Lions. They like to play it around the back area here, looking for movement and openings up front. Oh, but picked there, Harada. Ball comes to Yates. Yates was one of the danger men in the first half for Charlotte. Quick give and go there by Toby. Oh, number 8, Guzman there challenging the goalkeeper. But just stopped himself from actually making physical contact there, hard contact. A nice give and go between Toby and Greer and Guzman, sorry.
Nice run by Guzman, too, to get to the ball right near Williams. And also a nicer job put on the emergency brakes once he saw Williams gobble up the ball.
Poor ball to the far side. Granger had no chance of that. Guzman now overplaying the ball back. Yes, so 2 lazy passes, 2 throw-ins. Granger now looking for Walker. Walker challenged for the ball. Granger has it. Plays it in towards Felix. Felix has been the target man. Ball played forward by Newnham. He's dropped back into defense since the substitution. I think that allows Ibakunle chances to move forward. Granger now with the ball. Feeds it across to Friedman. I'm sorry, to Wyatt. Wyatt back to Granger. Shane Smith. Granger back to the goalkeeper. Wyatt now with the ball. Friedman sneaking up the near sideline here. Vickers drops to give him a pass outlet. Vickers forced backwards, and the ball will come back to Williams. Williams chips it towards Wyatt, who's immediately challenged. Friedman slow to react. Newnham gets there. Vickers now cuts out the ball. Very sloppy play going on in midfield now. Felix tries to control it and play it through the Granger, but gives it away right away. Greer now plays to Yates. Yates to Ibakunle. Ibakunle back to Yates. Estrada. Ibakunle goes in that overlap run. Yates held up by Harada. Ball played back. Greer plays it forward. Ibakunle tries to lay it off the Yates, but Harada gets there first. Just some poor passing in midfield, giving the ball away. Estrada turns straight into trouble with Granger, but somehow the ball back to the Eagles. Harada steps in. It's just give and go between these two mid lines. Guzman plays it back.
So far in the second half, I like the intensity that Charlotte's bringing. It seems like they have fresh legs after their 15 minutes of rest in the half.
Ball played forward to Toby. He was onside, made it forward, but the backspin on the ball made him have to cut back. Tried to play in Yates. Ball didn't get there, but they still have ball. And crossed in. Yates heads it back into the center of the area. Ball drops down. First time shot. Vickers now with a chance to carry. Plays it long instead towards Felix. Unfortunately, though, Felix was unable to get there. But Granger does make the loose ball. Plays it to Felix. First times it to Walker. Walker with a chance now. Challenged by Duckett. Challenged by Guzman. Turning inside. Beautiful 360. Still has the ball. Gets it to Vickers. First time shot. Just past the post. Matt Walker, though, showing some skill to hold on to that ball while challenged by 2 players.
Man, what a good setup for Vickers down on the near side of the 18-yard box. Just got a little left of the ball.
Vickers' first time snapshot was a good one, just a little bit outside. Herrera for the Eagles, been over here by the touchline talking to his coach. Seems pretty insistent on how he wants to see things done. And I'm talking about Herrera, not the coach. The kick now from Kahn. Long towards Yates. Yates and Harada tying each other up. Ball bounces back and forth between the players. Shane Smith just lets it roll out. Oh, free kick, in fact, given by the referee. Ball played out to Ibakunle. He looks inside. Duckett there, open. Newnham makes himself available and gets the ball. Vickers comes forward towards him. Herrera now. Quick ball inside towards Guzman. Guzman to Newnham. Now the ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Greer now looks forward, plays the ball on the ground to Toby. Toby skips past a couple of the Lions, but going the wrong way. Duckett now plays the ball inside. Toby all the way back in front of his back line. Greer and Duckett play the ball across. Newnham on the outside. Ball played long. Estrada, the player, makes himself available. Gets the ball. Stood up there by Granger. Helped out by Friedman. And the referee blows for offside, I guess. Flag up on the far side.
4th offside of the game on the Eagles. They're first in this second half.
Granger and Walker playing the ball back and forth out to Wyatt. Harada makes himself available as he always does. Granger, there's Harada. Walker makes a run across the field. The ball goes the other way. Wyatt now looking towards Shane Smith. Granger, Felix makes a run. This side, Friedman is open if anybody can see him. Joel DeLass forced out to the left where Shane Smith is his outlet. Back to DeLass. Friedman still wide open, and now DeLass sees him. Long ball over. Friedman played in. Plays it back to Harada. Things shaping up for the Lions. Granger, the target man on the far side. Leaps well. Ball bounces down in the area, but cleaned up or kicked away there by Greer for a throw-in. Good running by Friedman on this near side to get himself open. Ball being left for Wyatt, who has a long throw.
Also good ball control by Friedman, too, on the near-hand side. Saw the defender camped in front of him. He made a sharp left turn. Continue holding on to the ball nicely.
Ball aimed in towards Felix. A lot of shirt pulling there, but unseen by the referee. Newnham now tries to play the ball up the sideline and kicks it out. Friedman will take the throw.
Into the fans that ball goes. Nice turnout of fans tonight here at the near side of the bleachers.
Everybody lined up in the box now. Felix claiming he's getting pulled, and he has a good claim too because his shirt has been tugged. I think it's Duckert that keeps pulling the shirt, and it is Duckert that's getting the talking to there from the referee. The throw, I'm sure, will be aimed at Felix for the flick on with DeLass behind to try and pick up the head. There's the throw, in fact, over the top of Felix and into the arms of the goalkeeper. USL Pro on YouTube. Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live to you on YouTube in 2014. Features include DVR, chat, social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Dutch Lions YouTube channel today.
Don't have
Long ball played forward there. Vickers challenging Newnham, leaning into him. Vickers assists him to the ground. And a free kick has been given, which will be taken by the goalkeeper, Khan. Herrera on this near side. Estrada far side calling for the ball, gesturing where he would like to see it played. Iwakunle, the furthest player on the far side. It's getting congested here on this left side. And that's where the ball is aimed at. Toby leaps, gets a head on it. Granger gets his head to it too. Harada challenges. Vickers plays back to Friedman, plays long ball towards Felix. DeLass first times it out to the left side. Granger trying to use his speed, but Iwakunle able to recover and play the ball out for a throw-in. Walker makes the run and gets the ball from Granger. One times it back. Granger plays it to Smith. Smith runs into a little bit of trouble there. DeLass having to try and clear it up. Looking for a forward runner, but there isn't any, so he's taking it down towards the corner. And that's what they've been given. The linesman and the referee are in agreement. The ball came off Charlotte player, and we have another corner for the Lions. Two, three, four Lions in the box, 2 on the edge of the D. Vickers goes over for a short outlet. Only 2 players really not in the penalty area, Wyatt and Smith for the Lions. Cross comes in, and the referee didn't like something there. Is he saying the players... I think he's arguing with the players over distance from the kick. I can't think of anything else that he would be talking to him about at that point. And now we wait for the ball to come in from the ball boy so we can go ahead and retake that corner. Unusual call when nothing was really happening.
Referee was talking to Juan the Charlotte.
Signal, ball comes in, curling corner, punched away, goes out on this near side. Walker to take the throw, takes it quick. Wyatt now, chance to cross the ball in. Not a good cross. Slice that one to the right, and it ended up going over the top of the crossbar. USLProSoccer.com. Scores, stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. '58th minute now. The ball is played long from the goal kick. Shane Smith should get to that and does. Plays it forward. Felix will challenge. Charlotte player taking a tumble, but nothing called by the referee. Felix pressuring the goalkeeper. Duckett now plays the ball long, aiming for Estrada. Granger is there. Pushed aside, though, by Estrada. Estrada now with a chance to shoot, lays it outside. Toby shoots and scores from the edge of the box. That was almost too simple. Long ball played forward. Estrada challenging with Granger, manages to get a shoulder on Granger. Here it is on the replay. Papa John's played across the edge of the D, and there was Toby to one-time it into the corner. 58th minute. Dayton Dutch Lions 1, Charlotte 2. Simple route one, ball played straight down the end of the field, won by the Charlotte player who just cuts it across the edge of the goal. Unfortunately for the Lions, there was Toby. Ball now out to Granger. Friedman makes a run, checks back, Vickers comes short. Friedman again, the outlet on this far side, Vickers makes a run. Ball ends up with Harada, Granger playing it out towards Wyatt. Harada makes himself available as he so often does. Harada, a little metronome in the midfield. Yates now. Charlotte, good quick move by Estrada. Comes up against Harada. Harada knocks him down. Referee decides it's a foul for the Eagles. Harada was waving at Estrada like, get up. Quick free kick again. Estrada now playing it with Yates. Yates plays it into Toby. One times it into the box. Estrada, the first one there. and unable to get the shot on target, lifts the ball up and over the goal.
Stroda's been having some sort of day for the visiting Eagles. He also picks up an assist on Darren Toby's goal in the 59th minute. That's his first assist of the season and his third point just in this game.
Granger now to Friedman. As I look down at the bench, I see Cruyff getting ready to come in, talking there with Coach Sid. As always, Cruyff with a new hairstyle for this game. You never know what to expect when you see him. It seems to be a different one every game. It's Ronaldo-esque. Not sure what Granger was trying there inside his own area. He saw the goalie forward a little bit, tried to play it forward. Vickers the nearest player to it, but it was almost like a shot. Granger talking with Harada. He's upset about something. Yates trying to direct traffic for Charlotte. Meanwhile, Brandau plays it in to Newnham. Now to Yates. He's got men on the outside. Estrada there. Toby makes a run. Herrera on this far side is open. Ibakunle making that outside run, and here it comes, catching up with play. Cuts back to the corner of the box, getting around the defense and actually taking a shot there on Matty Williams, but Matty Williams able to get that fairly comfortably. Long ball played forward. Felix the target. Ball won, in fact, there by number 21, Greer. Friedman now trying to control the ball. Cruyff waiting patiently to come in. And now will do. And it's Vickers coming off the field. Number 17, Vickers, replaced by number 14, Cruyff.
Number 14, in for number 17.
Slight change in the lineup there with Cruyff going out to left-hand side. I see Granger pulling over to the right-hand side. Matty Walker in between, and Felix still the man forward. Ibakunle now faced up by Cruyff. Walker challenging Estrada, I'm sorry, with the ball under pressure, and Cruyff finally plays it out for the throw. Ibakunle there to Brandau. It's Yates now on the ball. Yates and Harada tangling a little bit. Estrada there. Guzman plays to Toby. Guzman plays it back. Estrada playing back, not so much of a forward in the current lineup, but effective nonetheless. Herrera now open. Newnham making the run on the outside, that long run, and gets the ball. Tried the first time. I think that was a cross. Ended up more of a shot. Either way, it went straight off and will be a goal kick for the Lions.
If you're an Eagles fan, you got to be impressed with how your team's done. I don't want to say a 180 because they were pretty aggressive in the first half, but this second half, it's been mostly them.
And an own goal? No, off the post. Unbelievable. Williams played the ball to Friedman, immediately under pressure from Herrera. Plays the ball back, over hits it, past Williams, and the ball comes back off the post. Here we watched on the action replay. It just comes back off the post, and Williams able to gather. Almost suicidal there by the Lions.
That could have been disastrous for Dayton there if that goal went in.
Right now, you can tell the Eagles, their tails are up. They've taken the lead, and they just seem like they have more energy running around on the field right now. That little spur that the goal gives you. I think if the Lions had lost one then, we'd have seen some heads dipping down. Right now, they're still in the game, just 2-1 as we go into the 64th minute. Wyatt now plays it back. Harada always looking for the ball. Granger with a little bit of room. Chance to put his head up and look. Friedman. Granger pulls close. Quick 1-2 with Friedman. Friedman keeps going. Friedman now charging forward, but nobody making the overlap run on the outside. Granger had stayed back to cover for his defender going forward. Joel DeLast didn't make the run, and the ball picked up now by the Eagles, who play a long ball forward to Yates. Yates stops, turns, and looks. He has runners in the front and on the outside. Ibakunle now on the outside. Estrada cuts back. 3 or 4 players in front of him, all making runs for the Eagles. Herrera wide open on this far side, and he plays the ball back to Duckert. Duckert, though, will find Herrera with the long ball. Herrera does win it over Friedman. Friedman managed to get it, ball, pass it back to the goalkeeper, who will play it out to Granger. Granger looking for help. Finds DeLast. DeLast turns. Parada quickly gets the ball out to Smith. Smith looks at the check run there up front by Cruyff. Cruyff to Walker. Walker taken down. Yes, taken down there by number 8, Guzman. He gets a talking to, and I think the referee telling him that's the last chance he has for a foul. Signal from the Eagles bench. Looks like another substitution will be coming on here in the next few minutes. Meanwhile, Needham making a hard run on the outside, getting the ball. Needham now playing it back. Ball comes out to Herrera. Herrera and Guzman playing the ball. Herrera again. Those pink boots. Weaving, looking along the line, finds Herrera on this side, wide open, and unable to put the shot on target. Substitution looks like it'll be number 2, Sakiri. Sakiri getting ready to come on. Listed as a midfield player. In the meantime, the Eagles get a corner. Ball must have just come off of a Lion from the shot. I didn't see it myself, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Lions in the box with their goalkeeper, Oni Garner, outside the box. With the ball played back to Estrada, who is wide open on the edge of the box and puts his shot over the crossbar. Sid Van Drunen standing up, as he has done for quite a chunk of this half, in front of the bench. He looks across and sees there's a substitution coming in for the other team. Next chance they get. Long kick from Williams, just over the halfway line. No, just under the halfway line, goes out for a throw. And now they're signaling for the referee for the substitution. And number 2, Sakiri, will be coming in. Is that Guzman coming out?
I believe it is.
Wait for him to turn around. Or no, Brandow, number 19, Brandow coming out. Number 2, Sakiri, comes in. Long throw to Toby. Toby controls, surrounded by Lions, able to get the ball on the outside. Sakiri now with his first touch of the game going forward. Finds Herrera on the near side. Herrera to Sakiri, back to Herrera. Nice little passing interchange there. Herrera again with the ball. Plays out Sakiri. Sakiri tries to lob it in there for the incoming forward. I think that was Toby that got his head to the ball there. Little chip into the box. Luckily for the Lions, nothing coming of it.
You see right off the bat that substitution for Charlotte, Orosu Sakiri. See, he's quick. He doesn't have the size of some of his teammates and the opponents, but he makes up with quick speed, great decision.
Duckert wins the header, but Felix picks up the scraps, challenged by Sakiri, and the ball will go for a Charlotte throw. The Lions, meanwhile, look like they're going to do a double substitution. I see Thierry getting his information. Brookhausen also getting ready, as is Kikladze. Newnham now with the throw. To Yates, quick ball in. Yates now driving forward. Herrera makes a run for him. Quick ball by Guzman out to Toby. Toby has time to look up and pick where he's going to pass the ball. Sakiri now with the ball. Long ball out to Estrada. Estrada again available. Fires it near post. Williams with the save. That was a hard drive low down to Matt's left side. Triple substitution possibly here for the Lions. Terrier, Kitsidze, Brookhausen, all stretching, all getting ready.
Charlotte awarded a corner kick. That ball bounced off the hands of Williams. That's their 5th corner kick of the game.
Estrada on the edge of the D, nobody near him. Tried a short routine, didn't work. Offside given. Players all looking to Catherine Gordon to get their paper slips so they can be subbed in. Fourth official adamant that she gets her paperwork. Joel DeLass now on the ball. Looks for movement. Granger makes himself available. Walker makes a run. Felix on the far side. Cruyff now with his first attack. And the ball tackled away by Ibekunle. And we'll go for a throw. And here come the substitutions. We'll try and keep track of this and make sure we get them all down. Looks like Felix is coming off for Brookhausen. Walker comes out for Terrier. And Harada comes off for Kasitse. So again, Kasitse comes in for Harada, Terrier comes in for Walker, and Brookhausen comes in for Felix.
Andy, that's 2 midfielders and 1 forward coming in. Coach Van Druden pushing his chips, putting more offense on the pitch.
Kire tries to play that ball through, but Granger will get there. Granger now plays into DeLass. Big Joe Brookhausen, the target man now. Good control, plays the ball outside. Shane Smith with it. Kasitse makes a run in front of him. Shane has to check back. It's Wyatt to Terrier. Terrier looks long. Garner on this side, takes it on his chest. Ball loses control. Sakire plays it forward. Toby there. He's getting to see the ball a lot more this half, but now Garner has it. Runs into traffic. Garner, fancy footwork, loses the ball. Herrera, though, offside, clearly. Not sure the AR was paying attention there. Herrera knew he was offside, and it was when he stopped and walked back that the AR reacted. Walker and Harada had good games. Felix was an excellent target man today, but just not getting the breaks they wanted. Sid Van Drunen makes the changes, all like 1-for-1 changes. Terrier makes himself available now. Ball played out to Granger. Friedman hugging this near touchline, makes his run. Granger looks inside. Garner tries to skip around a few players, chips it on the outside. Cruyff there, beating off the ball. DeLass unable to do anything. Katidze makes a run. He's challenging the goalie. Forces the quick kick. But Estrada wins the ball in the air, but the player behind him offside. Williams trying to pick up the speed of the game. The 73rd minute now. Friedman wide open on this side again.
6 offside calls against Charlotte now on the game.
Friedman available this side, so is Garner. Eddie Williams plays it towards Big Joe Brookhausen, who wins the ball in the air, plays it inside, but nobody there. Terrier comes backpedaling. Friedman came inside, and the ball will come out for a throw-in. Herrera leaves it for Newnham. Newnham plays inside to Yates. Yates to Sakiri. Sakiri out to Ibekunle. Estrada. Greer plays it forward. Ibekunle brings it down on his chest, flicks it forward. Granger there picks up the pieces, plays it forward, and immediately gives the ball away. Eagles quicker to the ball again. Estrada gets it. Cruyff now trying to work his way on the outside. Gets around one player. Greer coming across hard. Cruyff tries to show speed, but Greer shows strength. Holds off Cruyff. And the ball played forward in the end by Duckett. Shakiri towards Yates. Yates challenged all the way. Duckett. Newnham. Herrera's up here. The ball makes its way to Toby. Herrera makes the overlap run, but Toby's checks back inside, and a poor pass once. Garner quickly to Brookhausen. Brookhausen with a player outside him. Plays it through. Cruyff and unable to get there. Garner now. DeLass on the overlap. Garner checks inside, left-footed. Secure gets in the way of the shot. And the ball is fairly won. Secure now plays it out to Herrera. Newnham tries to play it to Toby. Toby wasn't paying attention. Herrera, though, on a tear. Good tackle by Granger. Comes across. Dangerous, but a good sliding tackle. Herrera with the quick throw. Estrada first to react. Lets it go for Yates. Yates and Katsitse clash. Ibakunle now comes up, picks up the ball. Back to Estrada. Estrada going against 3 Dutch defenders. Has time to check back inside. Yates open. Ibakunle on the outside. Yates gets the ball. Sakari asking for it. Sakari gets it. Comes back to Yates. Finally, Wyatt able to get in the challenge and release Turriere. Turriere goes long for Cruyff. Cruyff plays back to Katsitse. And to Shane Smith. The Lions looking to reset. Cruyff goes one-on-one, then plays the ball to the far side. Garner open, has time to bring it down and look. Plays a quick ball in towards Brookhausen. Brookhausen overhead flip. Right there's Katsitse. Lays the ball back to Cruyff. Cruyff with an opportunity here. Gets it on his right foot, takes the shot, but it's wide, and will go for a goal kick. Nice play again by Brookhausen. He's got good feet for a big guy.
I have to say that's probably the best look that the Dutch Lions have had this second half. Mentioned earlier, but Charlotte's been very aggressive with their possession. They cleaned up the turnovers from the first half, and Dutch Lions really haven't had that many scopes at the net of Alec Khan.
I think it's the substitutions there. Katsitse willing to move up front on that front line, making some runs, and it gives them more options and gets people open. And didn't see a lot of that in the first half. Ibakunle now changes speed, goes on the right-hand side. He's got a chance to cross or play the ball forward, checks back, looks inside. 2 Dutch Lions on him, force him back. Guzman, Securi. Plays the ball forward. Unfortunately, none of his team were able to get to it, and Shane Smith now with the throw. Looking forwards, ends up having to bring the ball sideways to Turriere. Turriere to Granger. Friedman makes his usual run out to this near sideline and gets the ball. Friedman looking forward. Garner's there, lets it go. Ball makes it all the way to Brookhausen. Brookhausen looks outside. There's Friedman on the overlap, keeps the ball in play. Left-footed cross into the box. Brookhausen holds off a defender. Katsitse tries to play the ball forward and runs out of room. Finally, Greer able to get the ball away, but Shane Smith able to keep it in play. Cruyff now dances outside. Shane on his left. Shane Smith goes to that ball, has to just keep it in play. No chance to get it into the box. Cruyff skips around, plays it back to Shane. Shane right-footed into the box. Brookhausen there, gets ahead to it, with a challenge enough to put him off. Lions coming to life a little bit.
You can also see the height of Brookhausen. It's causing Charlotte a little bit of troubles. When he gets the ball, Charlotte has to double and even triple team him. So that pack of subs for Dayton so far, it's given them a little bit of an aggressive spark, but time's winding down. We're in our 80th minute, so 10 plus left in the game for your first home win.
Yep, Brookhausen definitely giving trouble to the back line of the Charlotte. Greer and Duckett, neither of them seem comfortable challenging him. Meanwhile, at the other end, Estrada makes a long run. Cut out by Wyatt. Ball goes out for a throw. Facebook, visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro.
And we got a down Dutch line in the box. I think that might be Shane Smith.
Shane Smith down, and they're calling for a substitution.
Here comes
the referee and the goalkeeper both made the sign as if he needs to come off. Trainer is over there, Shane on his knees and calling for help. I'm not sure what's left for Sid Van Drunen here. Shane up on his feet, which is a good sign, but he's going off on the shortest route. No, he's definitely in pain, and he needs to be substituted. Again, the signal comes out. Shane is done for tonight, and that's a sad sight. Shane Smith Hasn't had a lot of opportunities lately and was looking pretty good today. And goes down injured.
Just hope it's not an injury that sidelines him too long. The next game is at home next Saturday against the Oklahoma City Football Club Energy, one of the newcomers in this USL Pro. They have the 8th spot and the last playoff spot on the season, and Charlotte called for their 7th offside on the game.
And it's going to be Kissinger that's going to come into that left back position to replace Smith. Kissinger now with the 4th official, waiting for his opportunity to come into the game. Just a couple of home games left for the Lions now. We have the Oklahoma City game. I think the Rapids are coming up, and then there's one other game against Wilmington.
Hammerheads. That's usually a good rivalry, isn't it?
Yep. Lions, actually I think the Riverhounds is more of the rivalry, but all those teams good. And we also have a substitution getting ready here for Charlotte, and it's number 13, Gold.
Interesting fact about number 13 for Charlotte, Matt Gold, an Ohio State Buckeye.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Played a couple years with Ohio State.
And coming out for him is number 12, Yates. Yates has had a great game today. He was definitely pulling the strings early on, always making himself available, and a thorn in the Lions' side. Number 13, Gold, coming in. And yes, the bench there all standing up and giving a round of applause there for Yates as he goes over. They realize what a good shift he put in today. Ball now with Granger. Granger looking up. Garner makes a long run. Turriere the close outlet. Turriere looks, tries to play the ball to the right, but blocked. Friedman now trying to win the ball back. Gold gets his first touch, plays it to Herrera. Turriere in with a strong challenge, but Herrera rides it. And then Friedman gets in, and the ball goes out for a corner.
You just feel the chippiness between these two teams. It's been fairly aggressive throughout, but now you see slides and then retaliation slides too.
Smith down there getting ice on the inside of that right thigh. Looks like it might be a groin or a thigh strain there. Another substitute getting ready for Charlotte. Meanwhile, the corner kick comes on in. Played long. Secure heads it back into the box. Greer was challenged with the ball. Toby now plays it to Herrera. Herrera shoots between the legs of Friedman, but Williams able to scoop it up. Boggs, number 7, the player that will come in for Charlotte.
That'll be Zach Boggs.
And a poor header there by Friedman gives the ball away. Toby gives it to Herrera, to Estrada. Back to Herrera. Estrada goes on a run. Ball played inside. Secure there. Gold asking for it and gets it. Ball goes out to Guzman. Guzman plays it back to Estrada. Herrera again open on this near side. But good challenging by the Lions. Gold able to get it back to his teammate. And Gold now on the ball. Looks outside at Newnham. Newnham has Herrera and Estrada in front of him. Tries to play it through. Kasutse now flips it between the legs of Newnham, cuts inside. Good bit of skill there. Turriere to DeLass, who plays it out wide. Kissinger gets his first touch of the game. Having a hard time bringing it under control, but gets it forward to Kasutse. Kasutse back out to Kissinger. Cruyff starts to go down that far touchline, checks back inside. Garner and Friedman on this side, wide open. Kissinger makes a good run into towards the box, but the pass unable to get there. Wyatt to Granger. Friedman again on this side open. Granger plays across the diagonal, looking towards Garner. Kunle able to get there, fighting for the ball. Garner whips it away from him, but it goes out for a goal kick. And substitution will now happen for Charlotte. And it is Toby that's coming out. Number 7, Boggs, coming in for Toby, who's had a good game.
Toby right now picked up the go-ahead goal back in the 59th minute for his first score of the season.
Also acknowledged by his bench. They all get to their feet. Good game there from Toby, one of the goal scorers. kick now from Kahn. Crosses the halfway line. Boggs tries to win it. Ball comes off a Lion player, but goes to Guzman. Now DeLass trying to control the ball, tripped. Sakari trips him, and DeLass wanted to take a quick kick, but the Charlotte players get in front of the ball as we go in towards the 86th minute now. Wyatt, Kissinger. Kissinger plays across to DeLass. Wyatt wins it. Brookhausen turns. Friedman wide open on this side. Terrier sees him, plays the ball forward. First time cross, a little too strong there from Friedman, and goes out on the far side. There were 4 Lions making a run into the box there, and the ball was over all of them. Ibakunle takes his time to go over for the throw. Ibakunle now throws the ball in. One in the air by the Lions. Wyatt turns, brings the ball this way. Granger looking for support. Nobody really open this side. Garner was the nearest man on that target. Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow @NikeSoccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. That's @NikeSoccer on Twitter. Kissinger plays the ball back to Wyatt. Wyatt looks to the goalkeeper for support. And Williams now plays it forward outside to Friedman. Friedman turns. Garner comes short. Garner kicks the ball, plays it back to Freeman. Just about keeps it in. Good play by Friedman to keep that ball in. Brookhausen is trying to make a run. The ball played off a Charlotte player. Now Garner with the throw. Gives it to Friedman instead. Friedman with a longer throw. Terrier starts to go down the line. Garner makes a run. And it gets to Terrier. Garner sets back. Terrier gets the ball played off Newnham, and it will be a corner for the Dutch Lions. The line advantage we have with Brookhausen now. This is probably a good opportunity as we go the 87th minute.
Look for a header deep inside the box by Brookhausen. And for Dayton, that's their 3rd corner kick compared to Charlotte.
Ball crossed in. Kasitse challenges. Terrier brings it down, gets a shot away. Blocked there by Duckert. Ball still in the box. Granger dries high to get it. And kick downfield. Boggs now makes a chase, but Matty Williams up by the halfway line will play that ball over the stand and make the ball boy go for a long run. Ball played in fairly quickly by Estrada. Guzman, Iwakunle, Greer. Greer plays it long. Estrada holding position against Wyatt. Wyatt plays it back in. Terrier should win that and does. Granger playing the ball forward. Garner now, if he could flip by this guy, would be wide open. Cuts inside and wins the ball back again. He's so quick recovering the ball back. Terrier looking up. Brookhausen on the outside. Good target player, but really want to see him in the middle of the box. And the ball by Friedman given away in the center of the park. Guzman now. Sakari. Sakari plays out to Boggs. Boggs will play it back to Ibakunle. Quick ball back to Boggs. Cuts inside. Able to control the ball. Estrada helps. Wyatt challenging. Cruyff plays it inside and immediately gives it away. The ball finally goes out for Lions throw. Kissinger with the throw. And we lose the ball again. Estrada now. The ball comes back to Joel DeLass. Garner starts to make his run. Joel looks for him with the diagonal ball. Garner will get there, control it, and gains a throw in. This is one I'm sure Friedman or Wyatt will come forward. Friedman waves off Wyatt. He wants to take the throw. Garner leaves it for him. Brookhausen in the 6-yard box. Kasitse on the penalty area. Terrier coming into the box. Garner goes into the box. See Cruyff in there. Ball is long. Brookhausen the target. Shirt being pulled. Nothing being said. And Charlotte happy to hack that one up to midfield where Garner will try and control it and bring it into play. DeLass plays it back to Kissinger. Kissinger plays it long to the right-hand side, but too far for Friedman.
3 minutes of stoppage time to close out this second half, and Charlotte has a throw-in to start this extra time.
4th official in discussion with the Charlotte bench. I think just to clarify the added on time there. Guzman now plays it to Greer, who just hammers it forward, but Kissinger able to cut the ball out. Plays DeLass. DeLass out to Cruyff. Cruyff back to Kissinger. Runners in front of him. Plays the ball out again to Cruyff. Cruyff on the edge of the area. Dribbling in. Will he take it into the box? Look for a foul. Gets the corner kick. And again, the Lions will press forward. Kissinger probably the only player that will stay out. Estrada now will stay back. In fact, Matty Williams telling Kissinger to push forward. He will mark Estrada. Now Estrada's coming back into the box.
Williams
played into the area and picked up quickly by the goalie. There's a chance for a breakaway here. The long throw out to Estrada. Williams playing Neuer-like comes charging out to the halfway line. Clear the ball back.
That's an empty net if I ever saw one.
It was dangerous play, but the Lions live to fight another day. Boggs unable to pick that up, and now Kissinger will throw in the ball. Back to Matty Wyatt. Garner makes a run on this near side. Friedman has the ball. Garner checks back towards him. Kitsitse runs. Cruyff open on the far side. Nice control. Cuts inside. He's got 3 players in front of him. Cuts back. He looks like he wants to go on his own. Plays it to Garner. 4 Lions in the box for Garner if he can find him. And the ball comes off a chest of Newnham and will be a throw-in. Friedman again wants to take the long throw. Bruckhausen, 2 defenders on him. Wyatt comes into the box to add some height. Turrier's there. Kitsitse's there. Ball comes in towards Wyatt. Wyatt has it. Turns and shoots. Ricochets off a player. Ball being fought for in this corner. Cruyff now trying to get it down here. Comes off the back of Herrera's head and will be a throw-in. Friedman quickly now. Wyatt still forward. Controls the ball well. Gets it in Kitsitse. Plays it to Garner. Garner tries the first time off the chest. Doesn't work. Ball is back to Granger. Heads it to Kissinger. 92nd minute now. Granger plays the long ball forward. There's Bruckhausen. Almost gets to it, but unfortunately Kahn, the goalie, gets his hands on it, and he will take his time in releasing this ball as we head towards the 93rd minute.
Great.
USL Pro on YouTube. Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014.
You gotta give Alec Kahn great ups on that jump.
And that's the final whistle now. Charlotte Eagles 2, Dayton Lions 1. Goals scored in the 21st minute by the Lions by Walker. Equalizer on the 34th minute by Estrada. And the winner today by Toby in the 58th minute. So Lee, what do you think?
That was a tough second half for the Dutch Lions. After looking so sharp and so well in that first half, the second half, Charlotte just took over the game, and the go-ahead goal by Darren Toby sealed up. And it looked like Dayton might have been on the way to their first home win of the season, but Charlotte puts back-to-back goals against the Dutch Lions defense. Charlotte improves to 6-11-3, 4-5-2 on the road, and Dayton falls to 0-8-2 on home turf, 5-13-2 overall.
Well, that's it from us. We wish Shane Smith all the best. Hopefully that injury is not as serious as it looked. And we hope to see you all again when we are back here next Saturday for Oak City, as they are the visitors here to Dock Stadium. It's Lee and Andy saying thank you very much for being with us.
Have a great night.